Everyone loves, everyone cries. Round the world we're all alike. So why is there war? Why do we fight? There's one sea, one sky, one earth. So you and I gotta learn to live together. When one hurts, when one needs, we all gotta learn to live together. Make peace, peace, alright. Isn't it time when the stars die? Isn't it time mother stop crying? Stop the fighting and the hate. We gotta make peace before it's too late. There's one sea, one sky, one earth. So you and I gotta learn to live together. When one hurts, when one needs, we all gotta learn to live together. Peace, in peace, in peace, alright. Everyone lives, everyone dies. Everyone loves, everyone cries. Round the world we're all alike. So why is there war? Why do we fight? There's one sea, one sky, one earth. So you and I gotta learn to live together. When one hurts, when one needs, we all gotta learn to live together. Make peace, peace, alright. Isn't it time when the stars die? Isn't it time mother stop crying? Stop the fighting and the hate. We gotta make peace before it's too late. There's one sea, one sky, one earth. So you and I gotta learn to live together. When one hurts, when one needs, we all gotta learn to live together. Peace, in peace, in peace, alright. Peace, together.
Yes, folks, I am here. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry for being a little bit late. I had to get a lot of things put together for my program. Thank you for being a part of my Facebook chat room, and I'm also on YouTube. So you actually will see me on, it'll say Psychic Medium, Derrick Whiteskycloud. Go in there as well. You'll find me in there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the same switch. I'll just do this. I'll add that to this. How about that? Cool. It doesn't work that way. It's just, anyways, you'll see me in the chat room, both chat rooms, and move my smudge bowl over. The reason why I'm doing this, because today as well, I would say since last night, I'm sure you guys have noticed that there have been a lot of activity of the internet's being knocked out again. Okay. Last night it happened to me. This morning happened to me again. And just before I started the show, my computer was acting up. It would not let me do what I wanted to do. Basically, not my computer, basically the internet. And it kept knocking it out. I kept on dropping all the time. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm on Facebook. And the Facebook says I'm in Facebook jail for 30 days. You know why? Do you really want to know why? Do you really want to know why? Because Mr. T is on his way. Okay. But he's coming in on his way in May. All will be revealed. Okay. That's all I can say. If he's having an apple. So, there's so many things I want to talk about tonight before I get started on my program, but I will say this, folks. It's going to be an eye-opener for all of you. Some of you may not have known too much about what I know. I get the people are always asking me, Derrick, you need to prove this thing. Like, how come MSM, which is the media, right? How come they're not telling the people about this? Because the media is in the pockets of the deep state. The deep state are the bad guys. Okay. But I will say this, that the media, I'm part of media too. I work for a radio station, but I promote as an independent journalist. Okay. I do have another radio show I do on Wednesdays, but I don't talk about any of this stuff. Okay. This is my thing right here. This is how I make a living. Whether I'm a medium, doing readings, I'm a crafter, I do many things. Okay. I do as much as I can across the world. But I shouldn't have had the apple because the phlegm comes up a little bit. Anyways, what happens is I'm really excited about this, folks, but there's so much to say. My sources are saying these things to you. First of all, I want to bring up this. If anyone has, I've been seeing a lot of people been talking about getting the vax. Everybody's wearing T-shirts and signs, and they're saying they're so proud they got the vax. And I'm saying, oh, why? Now, I should be proud that you got the vax, but I'm not. You know why? Because the vax is the problem. We were informed that the vax already has the COVID in it. Okay. Here in Canada, we've got the old vax, which Trudeau was in such a hurry. Okay. Our Prime Minister was in such a hurry to get. Why? Because he knew what Bill Gates and Dr. Fauci put in it. It is the C. They put it in there. Number one, and it's been proven, this vax is not a cure. Never has been a cure. You guys are all guinea pigs. You're experimental guinea pigs. We all are. We all have been. I'm an experimental guinea pig because I already had the same thing as others. I had it long before it was even announced. I had the C. And I had the pain in my chest. I could hardly breathe, the whole 9 yards. But and when the doctor said I had a bad bacteria, but they were never allowed to tell you what it was. That's the thing. They're not supposed to tell you what it was unless they decide to release it, okay, to the public. And I'm sure you guys see my old friend in the back room here. This is my guy. I finally finished him. He's all done. And you get to get a bit of a demonstration of what it looks like after, or how he will be communicating with you guys. So yeah. Anyways, There is a lot to talk about tonight because I have so much to say that will benefit all of you out there. And yes, put your big thumbs up, folks. That sorry, folks. Um, Mr. T is on his way. I mean, he's never stepped down. He never stepped down. He wanted you to see the truth, what Biden had done. Okay. Did you know that Biden actually said by the year 2040 that he was going to make sure all the races are eliminated and all there is going to be just a white race? Did you know that? I got a copy of it. I got an a video and audio copy of it when he actually said that. I'm thinking, oh God, you guys kidding me? So this is, again, they're doing this New World Order thing. I mean, come on. So I may lose my YouTube page. I may lose my Facebook. But you know what? I go to if I'm not in Instagram, I'm actually, well, I don't do much Instagram much anymore. I go to Telegram. If you guys want to go to a place that's very secured and you can say whatever you want and know the real truth, the sources, go to Telegram. Download the app, Telegram. Okay, just like as if you get a Telegram, that sort of thing. It's the best place to go to right now. I might decide to change over to Rumble. I'm actually looking at that right now. Okay, you guys may have heard the name Rumble, because the big FC or a big FB, what do you call it, is going to be knocked out, and not by me, but it's coming down. You guys will know why. There's corruption, and that has to be taken care of. And so what they're doing is they're going to be taking out a lot of services. And I've seen those words, those codes, boom, 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 boom. One is this service, and two is this service. That's two of them. And there's more than that. They're going down. Boom, boom, boom. So they're serious because this is all run by deep state. We are only able to talk about what they allow us to say, right? And whether they follow me or whether they follow you is up to you. But the fact is, when your person has in the hundreds of thousands of friends or subscribers in any kind of search engine or social messaging, or you name it, any kind of website, okay, they or social networking. But what happens is that they become suspicious. They want to find out how come you're so important. Why are so many people following you? So I may not have thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people coming on to watch, but what FB did to me told me that I'm only allowed to have X amount of people in my Facebook Live. Why? They limited only 200. Why? Because they don't want you to know the truth. They warned me. They said to me, if you keep on talking about this, you're going to be downsized, to the point that they will actually remove what you say or write on your Facebook or your YouTube. They'll remove it. They don't just remove your show. They remove all the writings. If anybody never made any comments, they're taking it out. They wipe it out. If they don't like your the comment, they'll take it out. Even though you're telling the truth. And you guys know the truth. Anytime anybody says the truth, if they put you in jail, these social network jails, that's a good thing, because you're telling the truth. Now, if I lied, they went like, yeah, right. Yeah, we'll go with you. You're like, really? Yeah, that's what they'll do. So I'm getting a kick out of YouTube here because they keep changing my skin color. It's going red, going round, brown, go red, go brown, go red, go brown. I have no idea why they're doing that. I think they don't even know what it looked like. Now, is he white or is he Indian? Is he part this, part that? See what happens? Anyways. Now, we do have some extraterrestrial friends that are helping us. And Yes, they are. And I'll tell you why. Number one, they've been helping us for the longest time, and they got some bad ones that are extraterrestrial too. The reptilians are not that great. They weren't interfering for the longest time, but now when one of your presidents, I believe it was Truman, signed a contract with the reptilians, that as well as the Greys, they were allowing 1 million people to be taken and to be subject to be examined, and sometimes they don't return. In trade, in lieu of technology, that's why you and I see all this wonderful technology, because they traded um, they traded their the citizens of the world or of the United States just for technology to see if they can be more powerful. That's all it is. It's just power. So, um, hello, Wendy. I want to say hi for everybody else in their chat room. Here, hang on a second. Mick, nice to see you. Keith, nice to see you. Jeanette, Dolores, Sharon, June, Bev, Jean, Marty, Fran. Wow, you guys are there. Suzanne, Wendy, Mick, Terry Wilkin. Yeah, okay. April, hey. Carolyn Williams. Yeah, thank you guys for and Wendy. Yeah, thank you for being part of the chat room. People go in and go out. They want to watch. They don't watch. It's up to you guys. But like I said before, I'm whistleblowing. Whistleblowing. I'm basically, I call myself a digital warrior, and I have worked with Q for a long time. I joined the Q, and now some of you guys are going to go, no. Next thing you know, everything goes down. But no, I watch what they do, and I know who. Actually, I'll tell you guys something too before we go any further. The original person that actually started Q was actually Abraham Lincoln. Historically, it was proven. Abraham Lincoln he actually is the first guy that created Q, and historically proven. And he actually confided in 4 men in his life. And that he felt that they were going to protect him. And the 5th man that actually he thought would protect him was John Wilkes Booth, who actually took his life, who actually killed him. So, you have to watch people always say, you watch your enemy and watch your enemy closer. And so you either like him or dislike him, but the fact is life is going to go on. And anyways, the purpose of extraterrestrial friends, having them being part of our lives, and that is this guy here, like him, similar to him, they are helpers, and as well as the tall ones that I worked with. And I was very fortunate. I've told you guys this before, many, many years ago, back in 2003, I was very fortunate to actually be a recipient to this particular thing, and that is the med beds. And the med beds are coming out. They are not your typical ordinary common bed, folks. This actually are medical beds. These are not your something that you put your head up this way and they plug you in, put a thing in your arm. They don't do that. What it is, these are specifically ionized light, but they know how to cure every disease, every virus. And in fact, they even help you. If say you lost an arm, they'll actually regrow your arm. Yep, I'm serious, guys. I'm not kidding you. You can regrow an arm. They regrow hearts. They regrow everything. And this is what extraterrestrial people have been doing. They've been actually, these good guys have been actually are helping Mr. T bring them out to the public. So we will have, all of us in this world will have free medical. We're no longer paying medical. All you Americans that feel bad for, you guys have been actually insuring your house. If anything ever happened to you, they have to have surgeries. Most people would insure their house, that sort of thing, and then sometimes they lose their house because you had surgery. Not like this anymore. You will never go through that ever again. You don't have to apply for any insurance to, that sort of thing. Basically, they're guaranteeing you that you will be cured. They're guaranteeing that you will be healed, right? But these beds that are made specifically, they're called Regeneron machines. Now, I know about this because the Regeneron means Gene, regene or regenerate your body, basically. And also, too, if you don't like the way you look, say you got wrinkles in your face and age, they actually will fix that, too. And where you actually will look younger. Sometimes they'll make it where you're 20 years younger, and it's been known. Apparently, I've been told that you can go back as being a young person again, so you can live your life even past 100. Now, it has been proven and has been told that mankind did live to be about 1,000 years old, but that was taken away when humankind, um, the deep state, signed over to some evil people to lessen our lifespan, and to make us where we are limited to where we are. That's why you'll see so many stories of people talking about um, uh, anti-aging. Let's say you have something, you find some water in another country and you drink that and it's anti-aging, or certain kinds of mud you find somewhere, or fruit that you eat, anti-aging, or cream that you make that it could be supposed to be anti-aging. Well, some of these things that were actually made of chemicals were not entirely anti-aging, but if you keep on using this chemical all the time, something else is going to happen to you. You may look like you're not going to die old, or look like you are, but you may end up having to freeze your face to the point that there's nothing else to do. And you don't even have to do any more plastic surgery on your face. No more surgeries. Okay, if you want to get rid of all the, and unless you decide to change certain kinds of your features in your face, is up to you. But this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to bring back the alternative health again. They're trying to make it where it's better. So it will happen in the future. So these med beds will be coming out, and they'll be put out all across the world. By the time that you start putting these med beds out, they'll be using them specifically for the children as well as the elders, because all the sufferings of through this time. And I've been informed just recently that, which I thought was kind of cool, even though I'm saying to a lot of people, and I was informed that the CO, the C, actually, or the vax itself, has the C put into it. That's why we have the third wave. That's why there's more and more people going into the hospital, because it's already in the vax, right? But you're not supposed to know that. But they're going to still blame the C. Then they're saying, "Oh, you people are spreading it." You know who people are spreading it now? Are the people, the ones that got the vax. They're their true spreaders, because they already got the vax. They're the ones that actually are passing it on to you, the one that's healthy. So what Trump is doing, or Mr. T is doing, he basically somehow passed a bill or I'm not say passed a bill. Let me take it back. Somehow Johnson & Johnson had their batches destroyed accidentally. Somehow some of the other batches of other name brands got destroyed accidentally. They changed the batches into actually a healing medicine now. And most of the vitamin B and C. So what you're getting, or you may be just getting saline. That's it. So when Trump was trying to say, go ahead, get the vax, that means he's telling you that it's safe, but you're not getting the vax. You're just getting saline. Why do you think his daughter sat there in the chair and took the vax? I mean, she literally took the needle in the arm. It was saline, folks. It was saline. And because they want to let you know that they interfered, they stopped the poison from going in your body, because the earlier poisons, or the earlier vaxes, they're meant to destroy your brain. They're there to destroy your immune system. That's what it's for. So now, if you do have side effects, pain in your arms, skin conditions suddenly after the vax, getting headaches, migraines, those type of side effects, that's what they're looking for, because there now is a cure, a real cure, to stop the secondary vax from harming you. Okay. How do we stay away from the vaxxers? They should have to wear a badge just so we can steer clear. No badges. You